Hi, Nature Beauty. How are you? I thought I'd do a live making envelopes. Hi, Junk Journals. Good evening. Hi, Laser Life. Hi. Yeah, I'm doing good, Nature Beauty. Well, I was going to make, this is a Martha Stewart scoreboard, and it can make envelopes, and you can make cards, and you can make boxes on it. You can also make like flowers. And I'm going to be using, this is the envelope maker, the roller. And this is the score too. And then here it shows you how you can make boxes and cards. I don't know if you can see inside here. I don't know. I never do a live working on something. Usually I just talk, look at the camera and talk. But I figured I was doing this, so I would chat and make my envelopes that I got to make. I'm going to make some Christmas ones. And I'm going to use this paper pack here because I'll need a lot of gift card envelopes for Christmas. And I'm just going to make them instead of buying them. I'm going to try to use the Christmas paper in here. It's got like Thanksgiving papers. This one I already used some of this. These are like make scrapbook pages. That's like Halloween. You got pumpkins and ghosts. It's got a lot of different papers for different seasons. I was going to use some of the Christmas paper. It's got like summer ones, spring. That's St. Patrick's Day. I think I passed the Christmas papers. Oh, no, here's some Christmas paper, but I don't want to use that one because that would make a good envelope. This would make a good envelope. I think I already used some of that paper. I'm going to put that in the back. I usually make a lot of envelopes for my cards because I make a lot of cards and stuff. And I make envelopes for them. See, this is more like, I don't know, Hanukkah, Christmas, or something like, I don't know what you call that, Hanukkah. I'm picking the playroom up, so won't be able to stay long. Oh, you got to clean the kids' playroom up, Lies in Life. I know how that is. My daughter can make a mess too. And my grandson, when he comes over, woo, they really make a mess. Because he's 6 years old. He gets out all her toys and, they'd be all over the place. And then when my nieces and nephews are here, I know I have more Christmas paper. They make a mess all over the place too. But that's what kids are for, though. I know I was watching you last night on Lays in Life. I was watching you and the kids last night on your live. They're so cute. You got some cuties there. I don't even know where all the Christmas papers are. I think. Well, there's a Christmas paper. And that's a Christmas paper. Does anybody ever make envelopes? Most people go to the store and buy them. I try to make some every now and then. It's fun to make envelopes. All you need is Martha Stewart scoreboard, some glue, some scissors, some paper. Uh-oh, I dropped that. And one of these paper trimmers. I love the Martha Stewart stuff. Martha Stewart's got some pretty cool stuff. And this says, let me take this out so you can see it. On here, it shows you what size of envelope you can make. You can make, what is that, a 5.5? It says start with a 5.5 sheet of paper. See, it's got different sizes of envelopes you can make. This is a gift card envelope here. And this would be one of the one of the smaller envelopes, and then they go bigger and bigger and bigger envelopes. So this tells you where to score it at. And this has lines. When you slide this up in here, it's got lines here. And it tells you up here where you're going to do your envelope. It tells you score on line A. And it shows you right here where you would be scoring at. So it says the paper, you need to start with a 5.5 by 5.5 sheet of paper. So this is a 12 by 12 sheet of paper that I got here. It's a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. And I usually just cut it in 6 by 6 and then just make 5 by 5. That's how I usually do it. Oh, I think I got it backwards. Okay, see, you got the lines on here that tells you how to cut the paper. So from here to here would be 6 inches. So I'm going to just cut all these in 6 by 6 inch sheets, and then I'll make 5.5 out of it. Because if I don't do it that way, I'll mess it up. See, these are 6 by 6 sheets. And then I'll just trim it down to 5.5 by 5.5 sheet. That way I can get four gift cards out of this one sheet of paper. Yeah, because it'll make 4 gift cards. I want to keep them all the same way. Okay, so I'm going to go and start and cut them down. It says it needs to be 5.5 by 5.5 square. So that would be, I would have to go up here where 5.5 is. And this. I can make a mess sometimes with this. Sometimes I have paper all over the place. Because I do an Etsy shop, and sometimes people order these. And I make them up for them. Ooh. Some people order a lot of these things. Because they like it because you use instead of using white paper, you use the pretty Christmas paper. Or you can use Halloween paper, whatever you want to make your gift cards for. So I'm just trimming them all to 5.5 because I had made them 6.5 by 6.5 because that was a 12 sheet of paper. And I'm going to just make them to the size the envelope's supposed to be that this board said cut them to. These are really easy to make. And it tells you where you score them at. So I got all my 5.5 by 5.5 sheets. Junk Journal said you may have to invest in a scoreboard. Is that what you want, Junk Journal? Hi, artistic pour and more with Jean Marie. Okay, now this is a line where you have to score. And this is a 5.5 by 5.5 sheet of paper. And you got to line it up like this. And then you see how this here, you're going to score this. It says score it at 2. So this is 2. Let me get it up close so you can see it. I'm going to score it right here. Because A is supposed to be, this is A line. And that's supposed to be scored at 2 inches. So I'm going to score right here at the 2-inch mark. And then you're going to turn it 1, and then you're going to turn it to the opposite corner, and then you're going to score that at 2 inch. Okay, and we're going to do B here, and it says, see, we're doing this top line here. This is a gift card envelope. See where it says, I don't know if you can see it, 5.5 by 5.5. Start with a paper, and then we already scored at 2-inch score line here, and down. Now we're going to do B, and that says score at 2.5 inch for B. So we're going to turn it around to the other side that we didn't score on. And that says you got to score at 2.5 inch. Yep, 2.5 inch on the scoreboard. 2.5 inch on the scoreboard. Sometime I mess them up. And then you got to go on this opposite side here, the other side of it where we didn't score yet, and that's got to be done at 2.5. So up here it's got your numbers and your half sizes. So 2.5. And then you'll have like little creases here. It'll be like a little triangle. I don't know if you can see it, like in the corners. I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut that away and cut them out. On all 4 sides. I'll just see, you're going to cut like on the side where it's got that little, where you scored it. It's like a little piece of paper that you'll cut out. It's about like that. And you do all 4 sides. Sometimes I mess them up. Sometimes I don't pay attention to how to score them. Then I had the envelope all messed up, and I had to make another one. See, and it should look like this. I don't know if you can see it. Something like that. And then where you scored it, I'm going to move this for a minute. Where you did the score lines here, I don't know if you can see it, maybe on the back. See the score lines that we made? You're going to take and crease them up. Crease them. And this will make a cute little gift card for Christmas. It don't take long to make these. The reason probably taking long now, because I'm talking and it'd be something like that. And then you just take your glue. Well, really, I like to see this piece sticking up. I don't really like that. I'll take and cut about a little bit of that off, because I don't like that sticking up like that. I cut it about, let me see. Cut about 1 inch of that off, or 1/2 inch. Let me see. I just cut that point off of there to make it look something like that. I think I cut it crooked. Let me cut that point off. And it would look like that on the back. And then I just take my glue. I take my glue and I just glue around these edges here. I use this kind of glue. It's got a glare from my light. My light's right over top. And I just take and put glue on it. And that way you can see. You can make your own envelopes if you got that scoreboard. Sometimes I get glue all over my table. Glue is messy. I'm going to have to come out and figure something else out. Maybe I'll use sticky tape or something. And then you just glue it like that. And then for the top, you know you're not going to have none of that sticky stuff up here. You either have to take a sticker, a Christmas sticker, or some tape or something and tape the top when you put your gift card in there. And see, this is a gift card that I got. And it fits right in here. Like that. And then if you want to decorate it with something else on the front of it, you could do that, like a flower or reindeer or something like that. So did I show you pretty good or what? Oh. Or did I get you a little confused? Martha Stewart Scoreboard is awesome. It's better than other scoreboards I got, because most of the time I have this scoreboard with me to make my cards and all. So, and you can make your own little Christmas envelopes. Get your little gift card in there. Now I'm going to do this one fast. See how fast I can go with it. So this is going to be A side. So anybody do anything fun this weekend? All I did was clean up and do grocery shopping. That's all I did. Do you use it? Do you use your scoreboard? Jeannie Marie? Or you don't make no envelopes or anything with it? I've had this scoreboard, I had this one for about 10 years. It's lasted and lasted, I'll tell you. This scoreboard's last me for a long time. And I make my own envelopes, so 5.5 sheet of paper. I got to score A, 2 inches on both sides. I like this board because when I make my handmade cards, I can make my own envelopes in pretty paper. So that's what I like about this Martha Stewart scoreboard. So I did both for A, and then B is supposed to be 2.5. Yeah, this is an easy one to use. Some of them scoreboards, like punches, can confuse you. But this Martha Stewart one's easy. And then I got to cut out the little... I'm going to get everybody crafty that ain't crafty. They're going to want to go buy a scoreboard and a paper trimmer and some scissors and some glue. They're going to start making their envelopes. I like it because you can make your envelopes with pretty paper. That's what I like about it. Instead of using old plain white ones all the time. So I got, see, it's pretty quick. And then I'm going to cut that little piece off. I told you that I cut off on this side. Because I didn't like that little point sticking up. I think it looks better without the little point. You can leave it like that, but if I could get it cut straight for, instead of making it crooked, I wouldn't have to keep going over it. And then you just crease where you got your crease at, your score crease. I'm gonna cut that a little bit, make it a little straighter, because I really got it, this one a little crooked, because I'm not watching what I'm doing. Then I just add my glue to it. Add your glue and you got your envelope made. See how fast that one went? I keep looking. I'm seeing if anybody's saying anything. Yeah, put my glue on it. I put enough glue so the envelope don't fall apart. You gotta make sure you don't put it where that's at, because you'll mess your envelope up. They're pretty quick to make. Once you get the hang of it. Sometimes I forget where to put it. That's bad. I forget where to put it. I get crazy with the scoring. And if you don't watch out, you make your envelope crooked if you don't score it in the right spot. So this is 5.5 sheet of paper, and you got to score A at 2 inches. So it would be opposite side. You turn it. Then you're going to do B. And B was 2.5 inches. So you find your 2.5 up here. So this is pretty easy. Then you find your other B side. That's the opposite side of that side. And then 2.5 over here. See how easy it is? You get the going, you won't want to stop. You'd be like me making envelopes for a long time. It's starting to get hot in here with that heater on. It was cold up here today. I'm going to turn that heater off. The weather just suddenly, with Halloween, it was like 75 degrees. And now it's down to 50 degrees. You don't know what to wear, a coat or wear shorts. Has the weather been like that where you guys has been? Crazy? See, I had to trim my corners out. And then all you do is take, well, I'm going to cut this piece off here. That little corner part. See, I make a mess with this paper. Sometimes I have paper all over the place. When my daughter was little, I would give her little scissors. And she'd be like 2 years old. She'd be cutting up paper right along with me. And then you just crease your sides. See, you can really get the going with this once you get the hang of it. And it'll be like that in the back. Then you take your glue. Or I think it'd be better to use like something else, because this glue gets everywhere. But this is all I've been using is this glue. After I get done, I have to wash my table off real good. because I don't like to leave it all stickied up. Then when I come in here, then the table be all sticky, mess up my other projects. And say it's pretty easy to get going with it. And then you got your little envelope. If you got an Etsy shop, you know people will buy these little envelopes off of me. Yes, they will. They buy these little envelopes. No, I don't need to use this yet. I need to use a scoreboard. They like all these pretty papers that you use. Still, I got to score A at 2 inches. And I got to score the other side opposite of that at 2 inches. Then I'm going to turn to this side up here. That would be B. That would be this here. And that's got to be 2.5 inches. Then the opposite side over here is B. So if that's 2.5 inches, you got to score. You take this and score it. You find 2.5 inches up here, and then you score it. And then you take your scissors and you cut these little, it looks like a little triangle. But that's where you scored it. And it'd be like that. I don't know, that's better. So anybody think they're going to make envelopes? Or y'all already making them like me? I wish I could see the fall colors. Love the change of the season. Well, we got plenty of fall colors here. Whew. Yeah, I don't mind summer either. I just don't like it when it gets cold. Junkin' journals. Woo, when it gets cold, I don't want to go out. I just be way. I'm a summer girl. I ain't no winter girl, that's for sure. I go now. If I go out, I jump in the car real quick when it's cold. Believe me, I don't want to be walking either. Whew. I do not like to walk when it's cold. Nobody sees me much in the winter, that's for sure. They already got the ice skating up around here. All the kids is going ice skating, and I don't really like that because my daughter likes to go ice skating. You know what that means, don't you? I have to be out in the cold, so I have to wear double layers of clothes. If she stay out there for about 2 hours, I'll be frozen. I get by the heater. I ain't trying to be getting out there. And I don't do much ice skating anymore. I used to do it when I was younger, but nah, ice skating ain't for me right now because I'm afraid I might fall and hurt my leg or something. I ain't as good on skates as it used to be. Because you know when you get old, your balance ain't that good. Well, I ain't really that old, but I'm old, too old to be on ice skates. See, you get to go in. You can have 4 envelopes made in no time for your gift cards. Yeah, for your gift cards. Anybody going to invest in one of these that don't have one? You be like me, making envelopes for. I love to make envelopes. I make birthday ones. I make all kinds. They call me the envelope queen. I'm going to do this one and then I'll think. This is a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So I usually just make 4 6.5. I mean 6 by 6 sheets. This is pretty fun. I like doing all kinds of crafts. I like wood burning. I do a lot of wood burning. If you go check on my Etsy shop. Crocheting, I don't really do too much crocheting because it just takes way too long for that. I'm not too crazy. Crocheting, I make blankets, but I make them for people like my family. I don't want to sell or anything. Uh-oh, I forgot to cut. I forgot these got to be cut by 5.5 by 5.5. See, I get a little bit way ahead of myself. So we still got 4 people here. Your body's too old for the cold. Yeah, it's too, yeah. I'm old. I'm 50-some years old. I might not look it, but I sure feel it. I had my daughter when I was 40, and she's 14. She's a late baby. But I'm glad to have her. My son, he's 35, and then I have her. It took me so long to get her because I had too many ectopic. I had ectopic pregnancy that almost nearly killed me. I was bleeding internally, and my son and my daughter's 21 years apart. So I always say God wanted me to have her, or he wouldn't have gave her to me because they had to take out one part of my side of my tube, and I never thought I would have another one, but I had her. She's a miracle baby. I had to cut them 5.5 by 5.5, and now this is A. It says score A because it's got it on here. I showed you before. You would score A at 2 inches. Once you get going, you can get, if you ain't talking, you can get going real quick with this. Turn it to the opposite side, and that's got to be 2 inches. Score at 2 inches. And then you turn to the B side, and that's 2.5 inches. So far, I ain't messing that up yet. And I'm talking. I ain't messed any up. Usually when you talk, you make a lot of mess ups. Okay, and then I have to take my scissors and trim my little triangles out. That's where my score line went all the way to the side of the paper. I'll turn it this way because that print don't show that good. I'm going to have a pretty good amount of envelopes for gift cards for Christmas. See, and then you just score your lines like I've been doing. I'm going to cut this down. Remember, I usually cut that. Well, you can leave it on there, but I think it looks better when you... I could probably take my scissors and cut that off. Probably do better. See? Yeah, I can cut it pretty straight. Instead of using that scoreboard. And then you just fold in the corners. I might have made this. See how nice the little tree paper looks. And then you just add your glue. I'm getting going away with these things. Who's all still here? I don't know who's still here. I know Liza in life, she had to leave. I watched her last night. Her kids are so funny and they're cute. Ah, they're adorable. If I could have had a lot of kids, I probably would have had about 10 of them. Isn't that terrible? Got another one made. I know, I keep looking. Anybody do anything fun? Do any shopping or anything? Anybody started Christmas shopping? Well, I haven't started Christmas shopping yet. I got to move this over here because I keep grabbing it. I'll probably be buying a lot of toys for my grandkids. I got 2 of them. My daughter, she ain't into toys anymore. She's in the phones and electronics. And them phones are expensive that she likes. They like some Apple phones. I don't get no expensive phone. I get like an Apple 6. That's about all I get. I don't be getting no expensive one. Because them phones, you figure after 2 or 3 years, you want a new phone anyway. So I just go ahead and get one that ain't that much money, an Apple phone. It's just as good, right? Is that what you all do, or y'all get the expensive one? You probably get the expensive one. I'm wondering where Donna's at. Donna usually here, but she ain't here. Donna usually bees in my live streams. Donna Mako. I guess she ain't feeling good today. So who's all still here? I see 3 people. These are fun to make. Yeah, make sure I put enough glue on it so it won't pop open. There's 3 people here. Who's here? I don't see nobody chitty chatting. Or is it working? Because I don't know. Is the camera bleary, or can you see what I'm doing? Or this is a 5.5 by 5.5 sheet of paper, and you got to do cut A. The score line, it says 2 inches. So you do both sides of A. And then you're going to do B. Both these sides would be B. And that's 2.5. It sounds like they're doing fireworks outside there. They're probably doing them down by the waterfront. because I live close to the water. Yep, I live close to the water. Does anybody else make anything for Christmas handmade? Or you don't make anything? Most people go to the store and buy it. They don't be making this stuff. I like to make stuff handmade. I make a lot of necklaces and all. I do a lot of that. I'm using my new Chromebook for this video. I got a new Chromebook a couple weeks ago, and that's what I'm using, my Chromebook. Because I ain't never had a Chromebook. This is the first one. I like it because you can flip it any which way you want. That's good about that. And that's what I'm making my video right now with this Chromebook. I mean, my live stream. Thank you for showing us, Judy. Everyone have a wonderful night. Okay, Jean Marie, you too. That's probably been up there for a while. I hope I didn't get glue in there. I think I got this one a little crooked. That'll be all right. Still an envelope. But I like this scoreboard because I can make homemade boxes with it too. So if you want to make a little gift box, you can make a gift box with it. You can make rosettes with it. This is a 5.5 by 5.5 sheet of paper. You got to score it 2 inches on A side, and then you flip it to this side, and you score that at 2 inch. I made a couple what do you call them things that you wrap around your blanket shawls out of flints. I'm going to show them in a few days. I'm going to show those. I made one crocheted around it, and then the other one I made with you know what's that little string fringes around it. Crochet one took a long time to do because crocheting takes a long time for me, and it seems like you're never going to get it done. You got to work so hard on it, and you better be making it for somebody, because if you're going to sell it, you ain't going to get what you made out of it, that's for sure. All your time you put into the thing, and if you make a blanket, you know, a blanket Afghan takes a long time, pretty good much, a couple weeks or so of working on it for a lot of hours a day. And when you work on something like that, it just seems like it takes a long time to get it done. Nobody ain't gonna give you money what you put in making that thing. I got a lot of stuff I made that I haven't even posted yet. I make all kinds of stuff. I make cards like in frames and go to the dollar store and get these little plastic frames. I make stuff like that. It's like a magnet. Well, I made 8 of these while I've been chitty chatting. These are pretty quick to make. I probably could make it quicker, but I'm talking and all. There's 3 people still here. Who's here? Who's here? This is a perfect size for your gift cards. I'm going to make more, but I won't bore you making too many of these things. Doing the same thing over and over. I know you're getting tired of seeing it. I know you're tired of seeing gift card holders being made, envelopes. But yeah, if I did 8 of them, I could have worked real quick, but it's fun making them. I've been on here 47 minutes. Oh, I'll show you this what I made. I got to clean up all my papers. I had made this here with a punch thing that I made. But it's just a card. And what I did is I took the card and I put it in one of these plastic frames. Let me show it to you. It's just a, can you see it? It says, "Thanks for being a friend." And I made that. And I get these plastic frames at the dollar store for $1. And then I just put them in there. Slide them in here. I can put any kind of saying on here that I want. And use any kind of paper. And give these away as gifts to my friends. And they can take, and since it's got a magnet on it, if they want it on the refrigerator, they can put it on the refrigerator. Ain't that cool? And these are, you get these plastic acrylic frames from the dollar store. And I use to punch these out. I use a We Are Memory letter punch for these. To punch those out. I got a whole bunch of stuff I'm going to be working on. Yesterday I made these flowers. Let me see. This is a Christmas card that I made in a video I made yesterday because I was showing them how to make these flowers. I don't know if you've seen that one. And then this is like in a different color. These are paper flowers that I make with a punch that I got. So I'm going to be doing a lot of different stuff this week. Making a lot of different things. I bought some of these from the Walmart. I'm going to make some pocket letters with these. I ain't never made a pocket letter, but I'm going to use these tags to make a pocket letter. You make them with these plastic. These here you make little cards that go in there, and you make like some kind of little embellishments to go in there. Yeah, I'm going to do do this next week, crow hooking. So, and it does things like this. This one here makes an Afghan. So I'm not going to be making anything that big. I'm going to be making like cup coasters or something like that. And I'm going to be using this one here. See, it's a double end crochet hook. And what I like about this, you use two different colors of yarn. And see how the back looks? And this is the other side. So if you make like a blanket, you can have two different sides that you can use. You can put more of the white or more of the red. I made this one the other day. I was trying to see if I could still do the crow hook. Crochet, what is it called? They call it crow knitting, crow hooking, or something like that. They call it all different kind of names. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I don't know if you've seen these papers I got. But I'm also going to do some of these journals, but I'm going to put some Bible verses on it. And I'm going to use a freestyle pen to do that. So these are journals that I got at the $5 store. And I'm going to take and put gold. I'm going to take and put gold full on here in letters, like a Bible verse or something like that. And hi, Catherine. How are you? And I'm going to do that with, let me show you what I'm going to do it with, because some people are new to this stuff. These are like pins, but it puts the, I don't know. It puts the gold, what do you call this? I can't say the word right. This is fuel, like aluminum fuel. And you put this down on like your book or your paper. And you can write on this book. And the writing will be gold or rose gold or silver. And you use these pins. I got these from HSN. And these were $80 for all set. But if you get these at Michael's, they're $40 per pin. And these plug into your computer. Is it USB thing? But you can also use one of these battery packs. These rechargeable battery packs. So you don't have to use your computer. USB. And I'm going to be doing that. Maybe one day this week. Because I'm going to see how this turns out, because I've never did a book with a gold letter Bible written on it. So yeah, I got a lot of projects I want to do. And then I got all these pretty papers from Walmart. Look how pretty them papers is. Scrap papers. This pack of paper was like, this pack of paper was $2.97. And you get a lot of, all these I can use for cards. And it's got a lot of pretty colors in here. It's got like purple ones with flowers, silver ones. Oh goodness, it's got all kinds. That kind. It's got a lot of them in there. And you get a pretty good amount for, if you like to make cards, this is a perfect pack of paper to get. Because you have a lot, you can make a lot of cards or tags or anything out of this. And look how thick the paper is. I mean, how thick it is. Yeah. That's a nice pack. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff I want to work on. I bought a lot of stuff that I gotta get done. And I'll get it all done. I got more stuff than, whew. I don't need any more crafting stuff because I got way too much. I got a lot of crafting stuff. I got so much I got it in my basement too. But that's what I do. I make stuff, and you know, when you make stuff and you sell it, you're gonna need a lot of stuff. So who's here? I don't see anybody making friends or chitty chatting. Not unless you're just listening to me. Listen to me ramble. Well, it was fun stopping in. I thank you all for stopping in. Some of the people's already left, and the 2 people that's here, I thank you for stopping in. Very nice of you guys to come in and watch me make my envelopes, my gift card envelopes. I just wanted to show some people that they're easy to make with this board. Martha Stewart does have some nice stuff, and I like it. I like all her products. She makes some really nice stuff. Next time I'll show you how to make the boxes, if you would like me to. Gift boxes. You can make boxes up to, let me look on inside. This is hard to open up. You can make boxes. You can make 2 by 2 by 2 inch boxes with this. You can make 3 by 3 by 2 inches. So 3 by 3 by 2 inches, I guess, is that tall? And then you can make 4 by 4 inch by 4 inch by 2 inch boxes. And you can make 4 by 4 by 4 inch boxes. And you can make 5 by 5 by 3.5 inch boxes. And you can make a 6 by 6 by 3 inch boxes. And you can make 8 by 8 by 2 inch boxes. So you can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can make 8 different boxes. And you need if you make an 8 by 8 inch by 2 inch box, you need a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. And you need 2 of them because you're going to make the bottom and you're going to make the top of the box. So you would need two sheets of 12 by 12 paper. It tells you what size to cut your paper with your paper trimmer. And it tells you where to score your lines. You can't go wrong with this paper, this scoreboard. This is a nice scoreboard. She tells you how to make everything on her little, like in here. I don't know if you can see it. But on the inside, it was a little sticker that I put in there. And it tells you how to make them. Thank you all for stopping in. It was nice talking to you. I don't know who's here, but bye. Have a great rest of your evening, and be looking out for some more lives, because I'm going to be showing some more projects and all. Maybe if you don't know how to make them, then maybe I can show you how I make things. And I don't know, this how I got started. I watched everybody else make stuff, and then I wanted to start making it. And this was way when I was little. I made stuff, and now I'll make all kinds of stuff. I got a blog. I got all kinds of stuff that I made on there, and I put pictures and all of what I made, and you know, thank you and have a great evening. Bye-bye to people. Now I got to figure out how to end this because, oh yeah, end here. Bye.